If you guys don't know about that good old Panda Express, chow mein, you better go get you some. I mainly go there for the chow mein, the cheese ragoon, and the veggie spring rolls. Come on, you guys, come on in and eat lunch. What you guys eating today on this good old Saturday? And if you ain't using that Mandarin teriyaki sauce, which is so delicious. Thank you, Panda Express, for inventing this. This is so bomb, so good. But if you ain't using that Mandarin teriyaki sauce, baby, you better get you some. Pour it on everything that you get from there. Especially these noodles make it just that much better. Ooh, delicious. Look at that. Look at that, boy. Hope y'all can see that. Shit. Ooh. She don't want to be on camera, so I gotta be in my own little box over here. It's all right.
Did you let me start?
Something about when you're hungry and you eat some good food, baby. Oop, noodle trying to get away. You gotta eat it all. That mug on now. Try one of these spring rolls. Get some sweet and sour. Sweet and sour sauce. Good and crispy every time. Never fail. So in love, so in love. Spring rolls off the chain, y'all. Well, sorry, you're trying to get a bite and I stuffed it in my mouth. My bad. But it is good though. Oh, yeah. I know y'all saw that title of Come Eat Lunch With Me and Let's Talk About DV. We'll talk about it in just a second. I gotta feed the stomach first. And that is a huge flag. Look at that, how big that flag is. That mug is big and pretty. Look how big it is, just flapping in the wind. Huge. Feel bad for whoever fold that mug up, because I know that mug is heavy. Probably take 30 minutes to get that mug down and fold it up. And these are the cheese ragoons. Delicious. Let me get some sweet and sour sauce to put on here. And to give some good old, ooh, that mug is leaking. Mandarin teriyaki sauce. Some more in that mug. Drip, 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 drip. Food always tastes good when it's actually extra juicy. Mm. 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 And it smells good. And Panda Express. The fuck? I know y'all be doing y'all thing. Especially when it's fresh. Woo. Sound like some crispy chicken, huh? That's how you know that mother's good. Like a good crisp crunch to it. Almost done, almost done. Actually, I didn't know how to start this out or what to speak about, but I've been seeing a lot of people talking about DV on social media. And a lot of people losing their lives, their loved ones. Me, I don't tolerate it. Yeah, I've been in situations, baby. People put their paws on me, but then they didn't realize they were dealing with a pit bull. I don't just be out there picking fights with people. I protect myself. I will defend myself. But the reason why I am so even overprotective of myself as well as my kids when dealing with anything like that is because I used to see my mom go through it. And when I was young, I told myself, baby, I would never stay in a situation like that. Now, yes, I've been in relationships where dudes have, put their hands on me, and I had to do the safest and smartest thing to get out that relationship. So to other people, they're like, oh, she's still there. Yeah, baby, I'm still here because I wanted to leave here alive. Okay, and leave here and not be put in the hospital or hurt in any kind of way. But when I see these cases of some females, even males are the two. Trust me, it's not just females that actually are the victims in it. Males as well, because it all depends on the person's actually doing the harm. I see a lot of cases where people can't just walk away. And some, when they do walk away, they're walking away hurt. Okay. They're walking away hurt. Or some kind of abuse done to them before they was able to leave. I do remember there was this time my mother, when I was a kid, she was dating this guy. I think I just jumped around that story, but I don't know. But anyways, she was dating this guy. And this particular guy is somebody I actually thought was my dad, because he raised me and he's the only male that I knew for a long time, because I knew who my dad really was. Anyways, there was this one day he came home after having too many cold brews and whatnot. He didn't do drugs or smoke anything like that. He just, well, he smoked cigarettes and drank a lot of beer and alcohol. But he came home just one day, and he was upset at my mom about something. Don't know what it was. And my mom was actually helping me. Well, me and one of my brothers was in my mom's room, and my brother was helping me do my math homework. He was always helping me because me and math, we can't get along with this mug. But now I'm pretty good at it. But back then, I just couldn't. But my brothers were. They were excellent at math. But anyway, hope it didn't spill. But like I said, he came home upset, and then my brother sitting at the foot of the bed, working the math problem. All I know is he came in there, and he speaks English, but he had a strong accent as well. So all I know, they were just going back and forth about that. My mom knew a little Spanish, so you know they was going back and forth, and dang, stuff everywhere. They were going back and forth, and I'm just like, this is a regular day, you know what I'm saying? Because I was used to seeing them always arguing and going back and forth and whatnot. It became so normal. And if I didn't see them arguing, I think something's wrong. That's weird, huh? When they're arguing, you think something's wrong. I mean, when they're not arguing, you think something's wrong, but when they're arguing, you think that's normal. But anyways, so go back and forth. I had my head down, and all I heard was a big old boom noise. This dude, now I wish I was older, because, well, actually, no, I didn't wish I was older, because I forgot I had my older brothers, so they handled the situation when they found out. But at this time, after I heard that dump noise, the big old doom, and I remember my brother looked up. This dude, I don't get what you say, cold clock, sock, punched. I don't know if it left, right hook, what, but I know he hit my mom hard enough to knock out just about half of her teeth in her mouth. And most of them flew towards the closet. All I could think about was like, what? Did you just do that to my mom? You know what I'm saying? But, and this guy, you know, has been so very overprotective of me, you know. But I'm just like, did you do that to my mom? Like, what? I didn't think it was real. And then she was like, my mom wasn't even crying or anything. She was like, go see if you can find you guys go look for my teeth and see if my teeth are in the closet. And there was like some by the dresser, and some flew in the closet because how she was standing. And then me, I've always been this way. That's why I am the way I am. But I was like, while my brother was still doing look for the teeth, I was like, oh no. And mind you, we didn't have no house phone. I was like, oh, but the police is finna get called today. Boy, you hit my mom. What? And I'm a little kid, but we didn't play by my mom. You know what I'm saying? When it comes like to something like really like that. So and it's nighttime. It's dark. It was dark outside. Mind you, I left the house. I went all the way to the end of the block where my friend lived. It was this boy, and his dad. He was a single dad. I went there. I didn't care if I woke up the whole neighborhood. Somebody's gonna answer the door so I can use his phone. But I called. I mean, the dude. Well, my friend's dad opened the door. He was like, "What are you doing here at this time of night?" I was like, I told him what happened. I was like, he hit my mom. My mom's teeth fell out. I gotta call the police. He said, calm down, call. I said, no, I gotta call him before he leave. I know he's gonna leave because when they get in an argument, he leaves. And so I was like, no, I got to get him caught before I'm gonna leave this house. Now, y'all can wrestle and tussle and all that stuff, but you knocked her teeth out? Oh, baby. Anyway, so I eventually, you know, of course, he let me in. I called the police, and they already, mind you, I'm at somebody else's house, right? We didn't have no phone, but they already knew where the call was coming from. They already knew where the call was coming from. And they tell me on the phone, like, oh, is this your mom? Is this your stepdad? Mm-hmm. You live this address? I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh, we know. Because they don't get no other calls on that block but from my household. No other calls. From what she told me. I didn't know that. But she said, we got somebody coming up right now. I said, all right. Now, I left the house. He asked me if I want to stay. I said, no, I got to get back to my mom and make sure my mom's okay. You know, I know my brother's there, and he's way more protected than me with her, so I just know she's going to be good after he gathered what was going on. I don't even know what happened when I left the house. They could have all been there tussling, because my two oldest brothers were gone. Because he definitely would have did that if they were there. But my two older brothers were gone. It was just me and my third oldest brother. And so I got back to the house. No, as I was walking back to the house, I'm seeing this dude staggering from the house, he was trying to leave, to go out the house and go. Well, he went out the house. He was trying to go across the street, and he staggered into the curb across the street and fell and just sat there. And he was calling me. Like I said, I got to answer like, Maddie. I was like in my head, like, do not call me, Maddie. Don't call me. So anyways, I go in the house, told my mom what I did. She was like, why you do? I said, because he hit you. She's like, cause they didn't know where I went. She thought I went somewhere in her head. No. And she was like, I didn't know you was gonna do it. I said, yes, I did. And I was like, and they're on their way. And I told her, well, they told me that they knew that where it was coming from. The call was coming from. Especially because the house that I was calling from, they definitely don't be doing nothing in there. But anyway, so, and she was like, oh, he's gonna be really upset after this. I was like, I was like, wait, gonna be mad at me? I asked my mom these questions. She's like, yeah, he's been mad at you. I was like, I don't care. And my mom was like, but I don't care that he's mad at you, but I'm just telling you, he's gonna be mad at you. I was like, I don't care. All right, so police came. My mom and him talked to the police. Of course, being that there was violence with her, you know, of course, domestic violence, they took him to jail. All right. I'm thinking this mug going. I didn't want him to be, but I thought he's probably gonna get deported, you know, because he swam over here. But which I know it's kind of like, I'm kind of glad he did it, you know, like I said, because that was my stepdad. But then I'm like, I don't want him deported, but I wouldn't mind that he stayed his butt in jail to pay for the consequences of what he did. But anyway, so all right, so that night went by. The next day, when I got out of school, we have to either we go, you know, catch the bus towards our house, or we catch the bus over to his people's house if they're not at home. So when the buses drive by, they're not outside. That's how we know they're at home. So me and my brothers and them go over there. Even my older brothers, we all just go over there. So we went up to his friend's house. Mind you, it was just me and my third oldest brother. The other two, you know, they do their own thing when they want to do their own thing. So, and I'm nervous because I'm not knowing that, I'm nervous because I know he's went to jail, but I don't know the people that were going up to his house going to say something to me for what I did, if they knew anything about it or whatever. I was kind of nervous about that. But, I go in the house, and guess what? He is sitting right there on the table with a little cigarette in his hand. He had a cigarette in his hand like this, and just, come here. And I was like, you mad at me? He was like, come here. No, I would never. No, come here. And I'm walking over to him. I'm nervous. I'm shaking. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to get a whooping. Oh my gosh, where mom at? I'm about to get a whooping. But no, he didn't. He was like, he said, your mom told me what you did. And he was like, that you did a good thing. Because I should never have done it to your mom. I was upset about her because he thought she cheated on him. And that's why he got mad at her, and they was arguing about that because she was gone for a long period of time one time, and so he thought she was cheating. And so he said that's what that was about. And he did apologize to me. He said he apologized to my mom as well. And even though I'm sitting there, I'm nervous as hell, I'm still like, this bugger, because he never whipped me, ever whipped me. He didn't never even yell at me. He yelled at my brothers and them, but he never ever yelled at me. And that's why I was like so nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna flip the script when he found out because I did it, but he wasn't, but he didn't. And so and another thing, my I don't know, my two oldest brothers, they must have was really hanging out with their friends' house because they didn't even come back. I mean, they wasn't even home that night, and they wasn't even on school bus with us. It was just me and my brother. So, like I said, they do their thing. So they was out hanging, whatever. So, but then that evening, actually, we all went home, and my mom was there. And my battery's running low. Can I see the charger? I didn't know the mother was going down like that. Dang, Gina. It might not even sit right because, okay. It's going to have to just be like that. But anyway, so, now my brothers and them are home. They found out. I don't know if my mom told them or my brother told them because I didn't tell them. I didn't even was talking. I just kind of brushed it off of what happened. I just saw one of my brothers. Boy, he had a look on his face, and I don't like to see the look that he be having. Because this particular brother, because that means that boy about to tear the whole club up, and you better go duffel cover. If not, you about to get hit. But I was like, oh, he know, boy. My mom kept telling him, don't say nothing, don't say nothing. It's not between you. It's not your problem. It's my problem, not your problem. You're a kid. Hush, because he's a teenager. It's not your problem, not your problem. But you can't tell boys nothing special about their mama, And so I remember we were all in the room, my brothers and I think we were playing a game, whatever. And he came in there to tell my brother something. Like, he got mad at him about something. He's like, I told you to do this, you do something. But my brother, I think what he was doing, don't let it spill. I think what he was doing was waiting for something to make him mad, so he have a reason to go off. This dude, my brother laying in the bed, this dude yelling at my brother. Then he got nerves to stand on the bed, kind of stand over my brother. My brother started walking. Like, my brother got up and stood on the bed with him. And after that, me and my other little brother, we went into the corner and was just like, it's about to get crazy. That dude did a 1-2, 1-2 so quick, like you blink, you missed it, but you could see the aftermath. That's how quick it was. And after that, I think from that day forward, that man, he never put his hand on my mom again or even said anything to my brothers and them because he didn't realize what stepkids that he was dealing with. They didn't play. And that actually kind of helped me become a little bit stronger because my brothers, because they used to always beat me up, and I was the youngest out of all three of them. So out of all four kids, I was the youngest. I used to get beat up all the time, and I had to get taught to be strong and all this and that. And I see why they said it, because they saying because when you get older and you're a girl, we don't nobody hurt you, we're not around to protect you and all that stuff. So anyways, there's more stories, but that's the only story I'm talking about right now about my mom. But as I got older, became my own person. Not even got older because I was still young. I don't take bullies. I don't take people trying to put their hands on me or put their hands on people around me. I do remember this story when I was in high school, and I'm very quiet. I'm loud. I look like when I'm joking and playing around with somebody and happy about it. But other than that, like if I'm not, if I'm not feeling the vibe, I'm quiet. Or if I'm quiet. Sometimes I'm quiet. You know what I'm saying? I'm human. I can't be just hyper all the time. But anyways, there was this one particular time that I was in high school at the breakfast table. And there was these, and mind you, I don't like domestic violence in any kind of way. I don't like violence. I don't like people jumping people. I don't like bullies. I've always been the one to go for the underdog. If I feel like somebody's picking on somebody, I don't care who, what, how they look, I'm always on their side. Especially if you're picking on them and there's no reason. yeah, I'm riding with that person, and we about to get them. But anyways, so I'm sitting at the breakfast table. You know, the cafeteria is filled up with people there. There was this dude. I'm not gonna say no names because a lot of people may know him, know these people I'm talking about on my page. So if you know, you know. If you don't, I'm sorry. Just listen to the story. But there was this dude that was going back and forth with this girl, and the girl was sitting right next to me. Okay, and I'm friends with her. I was friends with her at the time, and I think it was on some, you know, high school liking people, not liking them type of stuff, you know, crushing on people and not crushing on them type of situation. And they was going back and forth, and I was like, and I was boiling. Like, I was actually in my own little world, okay? I'm eating my food, letting them do their thing, because the dude was actually 2 tables over, okay? And they're going back and forth, and, you know, people do that all the time, so I'm in my own world. I don't care. As long as they ain't bother me, I'm good. And as long as, you know, she don't say she need my help, I'm good. So, I'm just eating my own business. But then it was bothering because the stuff that he was saying and how he was really trying to embarrass this girl in front of everybody. Because I didn't care if people talk about me. You can say whatever you want about me, but it's just like other people, I get so more. I protect other people versus more than myself. I don't know why I need to. Well, I've been working on that because I was doing it for a long time. I realized I got to start worrying about myself, start worrying about other people, because you gonna get hurt in the midst of doing that junk. And plus, or that person that you try to defend and protect gonna turn on you. Depends on the situation. I learned a lot of cases like that as well. But he kept going back and forth with this girl, and I'm just like, I'm telling her, I said, can you please stop? I said, because it's keep lingering on. Just leave it alone, leave it alone. And she's like, no. I was like, and no, actually, she said, I am. He just keeps saying stuff and keep talking about me, and he's lying. And I was like, can you leave her alone? He was like, no, forget her. And you know, he called her name and all that. And so he just, nobody was stopping to say anything. I'm the only one speaking, and I don't even talk. Well, I kind of talked to that dude like, you know, like that, but not like friends like that, you know. But his friends didn't even say anything. Even my brothers was there, my cousin was there as well. They didn't say anything. They was on, I guess, just watching it, whatever. And I was just like, I can't take no more of this, because the stuff he's saying and what he's doing, like, you doing too much. And so I was like, ugh, like I just. Even though I was irritated about it, I was just like, let me still keep to myself. But what made me actually say something or do something, and I shook the whole cafeteria because they were shocked, because I'm quiet. Like I said, I am quiet unless I'm like doing something that I need to be hype about or play with, you know, talk or whatever, be social about. Other than that, I'm in my own world. He threw a tater tot with ketchup on her or at her, and it hit her, and it bounced by me, and I just jumped up and I flipped out. When you go back and look at it, you're like, girl, you did too much. But I did it because I'm like, first of all, you should be coming at a female like that, and if she don't want you, she don't want you. Leave her the heck alone. Like, dang. And then you decided, like, and then after a while, but I didn't know at the moment, but he lied about some stuff he was saying just because he's just trying to get on her belt or whatever. But, you know, it's like, just stop. And the whole breakfast cafeteria, baby, they was like quiet. My brother was like, my cousin was like, they were like, what? Mary, out of everybody, you talking? You yelling at somebody at me? You yelling what? Mary, oh, y'all must have really did something, because y'all got Mary speaking loud like this, Mary yelling all that. And I was like, yeah. I was like, and I said what he did. And I was like, And then he kind of, the person I was saying it to, because he know that I'm not, you know, a mean, rude person, they kind of respect, like, hey, okay, I went too far. I shouldn't have threw nothing at her. And plus, it was about Mary. That's what he said. And so he kind of stopped and he apologized, but he didn't apologize to the girl. He just apologized to me. But just like stuff like that, you know, I can't take. I don't like dudes picking on females, and I don't like even like females, you know, going after a dude either, you know. And so, anyways, so now for myself. How you doing? The situation by my mom, you know, and went on, you know, in my lifestyle of seeing stuff like that. As I got older, I told myself, oh baby, I would never let a dude just be karate chopping on me and doing a hayaka, all that. Oh no. Like, you might give me a couple good times, like for the first time, and throw me off the track, like, oh wait, what? But like, I would never keep going back because of what I saw, you know. And but I have been in situations that I had to, you know, play the role the right way to get out, you know. And sometimes it could have been even just, excuse me for those that got sensitive ears. She got her music on, she can't hear me, so I'm good. But though, just in case, I'm gonna say it quiet what I'm about to say. But those, I mean, even if I had to like, you know, even if I had to do something like that, to get away from the situation, to make the person relax, you know, I've been in a situation like that when I dated somebody and had to do that, and I'm like, boy, like, and I know that, you know, most males are stronger than females, so I already know, I'm not stupid. I know that, like, okay, even if I feel like I got some strength or whatever in me, baby, it's gonna be a tussle and a bustle if I put my hands on his mug. If I put my hands on him and, you know, and he actually started going in, and I might not be able to let him tell his story, because so I was like, nah, just gotta do what I do to get the heck about, you know. But that stuff is really real, and it's just like, when I be seeing, that's why I don't be like going on social media sometimes. I know I post videos and things like that, but I don't like to really, you know, look through it, because like you see stuff like this, and I be seeing stories where people don't get out, or see stories where people, you know, be getting jumped or beat up, and just because of stupid reasons, stupid things, you know. I just be like, and it be bringing up different memories in my head, you know, that I be trying to avoid, because, you know, who wants to bring up old negative stuff, you know, that they don't want to bring up. I'll bring it up if I want to do it, but I don't want anything like that to, you know, trigger something, you know. But people that are actually out there that's going through domestic violence, like currently or recently, or have gone through it, I know it's hard. Baby, I know it's hard. It's definitely hard to stay strong. If you can, stay safe in the situation to protect yourself. And if you got kids or anybody, so that way you can get out of it safely. Don't try to be the macho man, especially if you know you can't win the situation. If you're going to make it worse, just use common sense. I don't know why I'm thinking about this story. It's probably giving too much information about my relationships, whatever. But people are not gonna know who I'm talking about, because everybody don't know who I, you know, dated anyways. But there was this time where, and also people, males and females as well, if you're dating someone, and this story I'm about to say kind of remind me of kind of like what happened with my mom, or why the person went off, is what I'm saying, meaning. But people that are in relationships, like, you guys gotta be very, very careful talking to the opposite sex, because it can make that person very jealous. And if you're with a jealous person, get out. Okay. But what I was saying, I can roll it for you.
No, we're trying to roll it all the way.
But there was this time where I was I was at home. Me and the person was at my house or whatever. And mind you, I have a lot of male friends. I have more male friends than female friends, because I get along more with males than I do females. I just don't know why. That's what I like, and I feel comfortable with them than most females. But anyway, so I have a lot of male friends. So this particular person always calls me, always, no matter who I'm dating, and the people that know that I'm dating know of this person. And, you know, because everyone knew of this person, because this person always calls me, always checks up on me, make sure, you know, if I need anything, I'm good, you know. And I always looked at him as a brother, you know, no relationship with this person at all, appear like he have had my back since I met him, because I guess he said, oh, you're a different type of person and you're a cool person, this and that, so forth, so forth. Anyway, so he just happened to call this one day, and this person is sitting next to me, and the person on the phone was like, can I use my card? And I was like, because I don't let anybody use my card. Now, I'll take you, but you can't use my car, like, because I don't know what you're doing, and I don't want you to get an accident or anything. That's if I had two of them, yeah, I'll probably give you one, let you use one, but my only one card, like, So I was telling him, I said, you can't use it, but I'll give you a ride. Boy, when I said that, who you talking to? What they say? Who's that? Who asked for a ride? Who asked for to take him somewhere? Who is that? I'm like, my friend. And I'm like, my friend, he's like a brother to me. My friend's like a brother to me. And it just like, and he just kept going on and on and on. And I'm just like, I didn't really want the person on the phone to hear what I'm saying, because the person on the phone is very quick to, jump to be protective over me. And so I didn't want to start anything. So I was like, trying to play it off like, oh my gosh, he just joking. He over there like, he just playing. Oh no. No, he just act like that because he just, just making up something. And then this mug that was by me snatched my phone out of my hand, and they started going back and forth, and I'm not going to tell you about what was said and all that stuff, whatever, just imagine. Then he hung my phone up. Well, no, I think the other person on the phone hung up, because I guess the last thing he said, he was coming over or whatever, and he hung up, and I was like, if you don't leave, I'm leaving. I'm sorry, it's not funny, but baby, if you don't get up out of here, I'm leaving, because I won't be here. And so, because I know they both crazy, so I won't be here. I don't know. So, I'm telling him I got to call him back so that way he don't come over here, and to know that you just, whatever you going through, and you probably feel some kind of disrespect or whatever situation. And he was like, no, call him, tell him come, because I'm doing it, I want to do this and do it. I'm like, And I was thinking in my head, I'm like, why do I always just find the wrong ones? Like, just like, dang, they ain't got no common sense, they ain't got no brain. Like, dang, like, oh my gosh, I was finding the wrong ones. No, I don't be finding, they be finding me, because I'm in my own little world, living my life, enjoying myself, and the wrong ones just come and get me. Anyways, so I finally called the person back, and he still was telling him, come, the one that's right here with me, tell him, come, like, nah. And then the one on the phone was like, I ain't worried about what none of he's saying, I'm just asking you, are you good? Do you need me to come? That's it, that's all, I'm just asking you. And I'll say, no, I'm good. If I'm not good, if I need you to come, I will call you, I'm good. It just I'm good. So I hung the phone up, right? And I wasn't finna go to sleep, because that mood, I'm not going to sleep. I'm irritated. I'm just like, yeah, this your last time over here. This relationship, or whatever you think you call it, is over. That's all I'm thinking in my head. And I was like, I wish I could just pick me up and my place up and move and get you the heck up out of here. But that can't work like that. So, he laid down. He's in the cover. I'm on one side of the bed, just sit like this, just thinking like, come on, son, hurry up. Come on, son, rise, hurry up, because he got to go. Make sure when he leave, then I'm gonna lock the door and tell him he can't go back. I'm gonna try to play the role, like I said, the safeness stuff. I'll try to play the role safe, because I didn't want to trigger nothing in this mug, because he was drinking. I wasn't drinking, he was drinking. Oh, actually, no, I was drinking. I went somewhere with my friend. Yeah, I went somewhere with a friend. She dropped me off, and he swore with his people, with some girls. Mind you, I didn't care, because I wasn't into him like that, but he went somewhere with some girls. I don't care. I went somewhere with my friend, a female. She dropped me off back home, and then he came over there, whatever, because he was staying there for a little bit. Anyway, so, but I wasn't drinking like that, because I don't have to drink like that. I just get something just make me just dance more and be excited, you know what I'm saying? But not to be a downer and depressed and all that mad, angry stuff. No, I don't drink like that. And anybody do, I just can't be around you because it's too much. Anyway, so he usually is not like this. And so I guess it's just when I guess he felt, well, afterward he felt, he's like, how was that? I'm gonna tell you guys a story, I'm gonna finish the story, but after, you know, no, but not after, but in the midst of this time, but a little bit after, off the phone or whatever, he was like, how is it okay with you that I go with some girls? You don't know if I'm doing anything with them. I said, well, hey, trust, right? I gotta trust you. And if you do something with them, then hey, then maybe, baby, you're not for me. So if you do something with them, more power to you, then go on with them. I'm not, I told him, I was like, I don't chase nobody. I'm not sweating no dude. I don't care. And so I guess it was that probably also was made him mad. Oh, that was before all that. That probably made him mad because it's a conversation with us. Sorry, I knew I'm all over the place. That's what it was. That made him mad about like, oh, she don't really like me. If you trying to say something like that to try to hurt me, then obviously then you're trying to cause hurt to me. So obviously you don't like me either. Because if you like me, you wouldn't try to cause hurt to me. So that's what I'm thinking. So then I think and then after that, the phone call situation happened. I guess he was kind of upset about that. He thought I was probably lying and playing him. Because maybe deep down inside, he probably was out doing something. I don't know. And I don't care. Still don't care. Okay, so then all that happened. And then, so I hung up with the phone. And then he's laying down in the cover. And I'm just sitting there, like I said, waiting for the sun to rise or whatever. And he just happened just to get up and not even laying. He's still laying down, but just woke up enough to start talking and going back and forth. And I was like, I don't care. And I guess too many of I don't cares and whatever, and do what you gotta do. I'm doing, and yes, I was like, because I was mad. Yeah, I was like, do what you gotta do. Or what if I do this? I was like, do what you gotta do, but just know I'm about to go out in the fight. Just know I'm about to go out in the fight. That's all I kept saying. You know, I'm about to go out in the fight. This mug, and I'm laying down. He set up, and mind you, he's on this side of me, right? He set up and just punched the crap out of my right arm. I think I was stunned and I was shocked and all that in one, and I didn't feel it, but I know I was hit. Ain't that crazy? Because I was like, wow, like I was shocked, and then I snapped just that quick. And mind you, this person, I ain't gonna say that. Mind you, this person, just know they're known for like doing one hitter quitters type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So trust me, I felt that hit after a while, but it didn't hurt. I think because my adrenaline was like, oh no, this is the moment I have got to protect myself. So I know you guys probably like looking like, what Mary went through? Yeah, baby. Like people got, like I said, when I be telling you stuff, people have stories y'all just don't know about, and don't get mad at them if they choose to be a more respectful person. You know, it's still like people like don't like when you're nice and respectful. No, I just don't want to be, you know, evil, you know, and bring up bad things. I mean, no, cause harm to other people, you know. But it seems like the ones that cause harm to other people are the ones that get the praise, but the ones that are nice and respectful are the ones that get rude and booted. That's weird. But anyway, so he hit when I felt the hit and everything like that, and after a while I snapped, and baby, we start going in, and I was like, that's what happened when he punched me. And I know he's probably watching this, but I'm not saying no names though. But he punched my arm, and then I punched him back. He punched my arm, and I punched him back, and we kept going like that back and forth. And I kept thinking like, if I don't do something, I'm gonna have a fucking dead arm because I don't feel it right now, because I'm like so in adrenaline rush. Like I cannot believe you just did hit me like that. And I thought about like when that dude, my stepdad, hit my mom and knocked her teeth out. I was like, oh no, baby, oh no, this is not about to end like that. You about to feel this too, just like I'm gonna feel it later on. You about to feel this. And so I just jumped up and I just wrapped my arms around his neck, and I just like, and I felt like a superwoman. I felt like superwoman because I don't even know where the strength had came from. Like, to be honest with you. And I guess, like I said, when I snapped, I didn't realize, I didn't even see the room I was in. I just saw a target, and that was it. But I jumped up, put my arm around his neck, and as hard as I could, I just be thinking about stuff like how I used to wrestle my brothers and how they taught me how to do that. That's what I did. And put my arm around his neck, and with all my might, and just, tighten it up and twist it at the same time, and then flung his body to the point where he fell on the side of the bed. It was between a stand and the bed, and I just started wailing. I was going in. I was like, I'm talking mess, and I'm stumping, talking mess, and I'm stumping. And I can laugh about it right now because I lived, and that's over how many years ago, and I can tell a story, and me and the person's cool, you know what I'm saying, after that, because we talked about it after that. But at the time, you just don't know what's going to happen afterwards. But and now the tables has turned. They're like, he's on the ground. Stop! Oh, stop! Ow, my arm! And his arm getting cut up, everything, because the thing scratched him. And I'm just like, I don't care. And then I was like, oh my God, I gotta realize, like, if he get up, that's gonna be my 8 S. I was like, damn, dog. I was like, I just said, whatever happens, happen. So I got up off of him, and I stood my ground. I was like, if we got to go from here, and go from here, we about to go from here. But he got up, he got mad, and he just yelled, and he was like saying he don't even know what happened. He didn't mean to do that, and he started punching the blinds next to me. And they're breaking them, and I was like, and I started getting mad. I was like, whatever happens in here happens in there. Why are you bringing people outside inside? Even though it's late at night, it's like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. I was like, they can still look through the window, and so that made me mad, whatever. And then so I had called my friend that dropped me off. By the time she had made it, and if you are watching this and you know what I'm talking about, please don't say no names. And I know I had to get, when I finish this video, I got to get a hold of her, because I know she gonna just be like, I know what you're doing. Don't say no names, please don't. But anyways, I called her, she came back, and she came back with some people. I didn't even think that. I just told her what happened. Like, I barely got the phone with her, and like, she was at my house, and it takes her like 30 minutes to get home, but she got there hecka quick. And I was like, what? And that's why I think I've always kind of been close to her, because like when a friend is gonna be there no matter what. And she showed that she's always been a friend no matter what, you know what I'm saying? Even situations like that, you know what I'm saying, made her even more like, oh wow. But and I'm not gonna say the name, and if you know about it, don't say nothing. But one of the persons she brought was like, I got this, that. They even brought some Chinese spears and stuff like that. I was like, oh my God. I guess they don't know what the situation was. They just know that I said it, like, I just got into it with them. That's all they heard, and that was it. She hung the phone up and came. Like, she didn't like let me finish, nothing like that. She just came. And then they was like telling him, I went outside and waited for them. And then they was like, we're gonna go in the house, you stay out here, and we're gonna tell him he got to go. And I was like, have fun. And so, mind you, he broke the curtains out so I could see out the window. Because I did park my car across the street, and so I'm looking through the window, whatever, and they're telling him he got to go, and I'm here. Oh, and they're on the phone as well, and so so he can't lie about what they said or whatever. And he kept saying he ain't leaving. Eventually, he called a cab or Uber or something like that, came and got him. And when I saw the Uber drive up, I drove behind him. And I said, let me see, just in case this person trying to take something out of my house. And they was like, no, I'm only getting my stuff. And I'm walking, and I decided to walk around the house with the person. And they was like, you not scared? I said, no, because it is what it is. I'm not going to just let you take my stuff. Like, if it ain't yours, you can't take it, because you was only here a couple days. Get your stuff and go. So the person left, and that was that. And then they was like, you want us to stay? I was like, no, you can leave. They ended up leaving, whatever. But I know y'all probably like, oh, she kind of light with the story. No, I'm not that emotional about it, because I guess the outcome of it, and that the person and I talked about it, so everything it was okay afterwards. And that's why I don't be dealing with people when they be drinking too much, because baby, they are prone to do some things they don't really want to do, but end up doing because off of whatever going on in their brain of what has been troubling them, and I just don't want to be a part of it. So yeah. So that is my couple stories about, you know, DV. And I'm just grateful and thankful that, you know, mind you, I have a lot more stories, but I'm not gonna speak on them because that's probably overwhelming. Y'all don't want to hear it anyways. You probably didn't want to hear what I was saying in the first place, because I don't see nobody on here, so I'm just talking to myself, and I guess y'all watch it later. But anyways, but I don't condone and DV at all, and I feel very, like I said earlier, very bad, because some people are never aren't able to walk away, and some people that walk away can walk away, you know, severely hurt. So for those of you that are going through something or in a relationship with somebody and it is toxic in any way, and I know you keep trying to convince yourself or trick yourself, telling yourself that this person love you and they just doing this because they love you. No, they don't even love themselves, because if they love themselves, they wouldn't be doing that to you, and they would be respecting their mother and their fathers or grandparents or whoever raised them, to not hurt or disrespect you anyway. So that's not love. And you definitely can't find love in someone that does not have to involve them putting their hands on you. It definitely is out there. The relationship I'm in right now, I have never experienced anything like that, and he don't want these problems. I'm playing. But no, I have never experienced anything like that whatsoever from him. And he's actually, even though we're both Aquariuses, he's the male version, I'm the female, so it's like, but he's like the total opposite and somewhat the same of me, so we kind of balance each other out. So it's best to get with somebody that can balance you out, baby. Don't get nobody just like you, because y'all gonna be going head to head. It's like you're gonna be going against yourself. Get somebody that balance you out, that way that you don't have to even remotely think it's okay to be with someone that put their hands on you. And what is that? But yeah, I'm telling you, I'm seeing a lot of stories and videos and things on social media, and it's just like, oh, and I be feeling so bad when it's at the end. You be like, oh, the person didn't make it, or oh, the person went through so much, you know, they like lost a limb, or you know, all because of jealousy, hatred, you know, and insecurities, you know. And I guess sometimes the person have grew up around lack of love, you know, and they end up taking that off on their significant other, or even just other people in their way, you know. That's crazy. But I'm gonna end this, because I know this is long-winded. I'm getting down to I'm full. I'm full, and I think I had said enough, and I know you guys got a little bit more of who I am, I guess, or not even who I am, what I've gone through in my life, and more of why I am the way I am, you know, and why I'm so, you know, protective over minds, because you have to be. And I teach them, and you know, educate them in any way I can to, you know, give them confidence, and to give them security, that don't ever let anyone belittle you, hurt you, or, you know, treat you in a negative way, and then tell you that it's love. That is not love, baby. No way in the world is love. Because if that's love, I don't want it. And if it's love, you shouldn't want it. But some of you guys are out there that actually are still going through it and haven't found the way to get out, I pray you do. And I pray that you reverse that curse that they put on you, making you think that any form of domestic violence towards you is okay and that they love you. Baby, they don't love you. So yeah, no, they definitely don't love you. They love the fact that they can hurt you and that you'll stay because you think they love you. They love that, but they don't genuinely love you, you know, as a human being. So just be strong. Stay safe, you guys out there, and people that are actually causing and doing the DV stuff, go get a punching bag, go to a gym, or go fight somebody that is your height, your size, same stamina as you, and then see how it feels. Matter of fact, since most of the time people that are doing the DV stuff is usually, sometimes, not all the times, I would say 2 times stronger than the other person, but that's not true, because sometimes I see some big old hefty dudes, you know, hurting on some little skinny women, and I see some big old hefty women hurting on some little skinny mans, and so I guess you can't say that, you know, but go pick up somebody your own size. How about that? And then see how I feel, because baby, it doesn't feel right. And if you're causing hurt to somebody else because of what was done to you, go seek counseling. And if you feel like counseling is not for you, it may be for you and you're running from it. Go talk to somebody and talk to them about your problems, so that way you can stop letting your anger out on another human being, instead of letting it out in your words to a counselor and to someone that's professional, that specializes in a way of helping you get over your whatever your trauma you've gone through, or get over whatever is causing you to be hatred or evil. You know, just get to someone that specializes in it that can help you, because if you made it that far to the point you put your hands on somebody, you need a specialist. A regular person can't help you because you might swing on them, because they may say you need somebody that can specialize in using the right wording and you know, the right dialect with you, so the way that you can actually understand what you really are going through. You know, everybody wants love, and I know even a person that's doing a DV wants love, but you're not going to get the right love from anybody by hurting people. Like, you're going to have a person scared being with you. That don't mean they love you. They're scared of you and scared of leaving you. That's why they with you, because whatever the trauma you put in their head, and you know, and scare them on why they should stay with you, you know. So just go get help. Like I said, get a punching bag, you know, go to the gym, go jog, go run in the rain. Go to a state where it snows and go jog up the hill in the snow. Okay, let all your emotions out going through that hill. Okay, and don't do it on nobody, because everyone deserves a chance to be loved and respected, and not let someone they thought loved them, I said loved them, thought that loved them, you know, hurt them. It's not right. But okay, you guys, till next time, and thank you guys for watching and listen to my stories. I hope I didn't bore anybody. And if you feel like you would like to, you know, reach out into my comments, messenger, sorry, you can message me there, or you can leave a comment here. Either or, I will get it. And also support this page. I am trying to get 2,000 followers. I'm only at 250 or something followers, but go ahead and support this page. We're trying to do videos every day, and I decided, let me do this video, since I'm seeing a lot of DV going on, you know, or stories going on social media. I said, so let me just talk about it real quick. It was just riding heavy on me, so that's why I decided to talk about this. But support this page, because you're not only supporting me, you're supporting my family as well. And I thank you that are supporting. Leave those hearts, those thumbs up, those smiley faces. And also, you guys, oh, I forgot to say, I am able to, on my other page, because this is the Creative Mom 1982, but on the Mary Cosma page, I'm able to receive stars. So go ahead and star it up if you want to. And that would be so nice of you guys, because I would like to see what that feels like to receive a star. But the little yellow stars at the bottom. I think you can give. Everyone gets, I think, 200. From what I've been hearing people say, they get 200 free stars that you can give out to whoever you want. So if you want to give that to me on my page, because I don't think this page can receive any stars because I only have 200 something followers. I think you got to get like 2,000 or 3,000 followers to even receive anything like that. But on the other page, I do. So if you want to go over there, hit that up and bless us and motivate both of these pages, that'd be very appreciative. And once again, thank you guys for listening to my story. I hope it didn't bore you, but I'm out, and have a good day. And do not think love is love when someone's actually mentally, physically, emotionally, or verbally hurting you and you feel pain from it. That's not love. Toodles.